Right. So again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again. No, we are now in the part 6, and I will discuss now about the trial balance. No, so very important is about trial balance, and we go now to the adjusting entry later. No, what do you mean of trial balance? No, trial balance is a list of accounts and their balances at the given time. No, so ano yung primary purpose niya? To prove lang the equality of debit and credit. Yun lang naman, no? And also to uncovers errors also, particularly for journalizing and posting. Okay? So, anong procedures natin for the trial balance, no? It consists of listing of the account titles and their balances, your total debits and your credits, and proving the equality also of the two columns. Yan. Okay? Ito class yung sample natin ng trial balance. If you notice, we have your cash followed by advertising supplies, prepaid, insurance, notes payable, accounts payable, unearned. So, ibig sabihin, ano yung una, no? So, you record first all your assets, no, in terms of liquidity, followed by your payable, um, followed by your owner's equity, then drawings, then revenue and expenses. Class, if you notice, all of this now have a balance of 28.7 and 28.7. Okay? So, balanse ba tayo? The answer is yes. Okay, may question. Pag tayo ba ay balanse, tama na ba tayo? The answer is yes. No. Sorry, no. Trial balance does not prove that all transactions have been recorded or that the effect or the ledger is correct. No? There would be numerous errors then that they may exist even though trial balance is equal. Ano yon? Ano yung mga sample? Transactions is not journalized. Siyempre, kung wala kang journal entry, magbabalanse ka pa din. Nakalimutan mo, di ba? Correct journal entry is not posted. May journal entry ka, hindi na post. Magbabalanse pa ba tayo? Yes. Journal entry is posted twice. Dalawang beses mo. Kahit ka triple, magbabalanse ba yan? Yes. Incorrect accounts are used in journalizing or posting. Instead of cash, you debit account receivable. Yung the same normal balance, no? You debit instead of cash, you debit supplies. Balanse pa rin ba tayo? Yes, no? So, offsetting of errors are made in recording the amount o yung iba overstated. The following naman ay under. Ibig sabihin, nag-offsetting na lang. Tama ba yon? Hindi. That's why very important is to know, no? Ano bang ibig sabihin ng trial balance. Okay? Next class, we go now to the adjusting the accounts. So, tayo ay nasa gitna na, no? So, what is adjusting entry or adjusting the accounts, no? Because of the time period or periodicity assumptions, there would be an economic life of business. It can be monthly, it can be quarterly, or it can be yearly. Pag sinabi class, it is less than 1, it is known as interim period. Okay? And if the accounting naman is 1 year, it is known as fiscal year. Pero ang pagkakaiba sa fiscal year, you can begin with any other month, no? Pero sa Pilipinas, ano ba ang ginagamit natin? Calendar year. We begin with January 1 until December 31. Okay. So, in this class, no, what is the main objective of business? Siyempre, para kumita ng pera. Bakit pa tayo nag-business kung tayo ay palulugi lang or malulugi lang, no? So, the main objective of a business is to ascertain the results of operations, whether the business earned profit or suffered loss during the accounting period. Yes, no? And they're affected by the two methods. You have your accrual and also we have our cash basis of accounting. In accounting, what we are following is the accrual basis of accounting. So ano bang ibig sabihin ng accrual? No? It adheres to the revenue recognition principle and at the same time matching. Alam nyo ba class, pag sinabing revenue, wala akong pakialam in terms of cash as long as it is earned. Wala akong pakialam if there would be collection as long as it is earned. May question, ano ba yung masasabi na earned? Dalawa lang naman yan. There would be performance of service and number 2 is delivery of goods. Okay, mamaya we'll discuss more, no? Also class, very important is the expenses recorded when the services or goods are used or consumed in the ordinary course of business. Ibig sabihin, ang expenses mo ay ginagamit mo para sa business. Okay? Yan ay ating asset used, no, to generate your revenue. Like your like your building, if it is subject for depreciation, 'di ba? It is part of your expense, that's depreciation. If you pay, no, for the salary, expense din 'yan. Okay, sige, one by one tayo. Cash basis of accounting, as discussed kanina, hindi iyan pwede. You will only record daw revenue pag tayo ay naka-receive ng cash. Hindi ganon, no? Expenses is recorded only when cash is paid. Lalong-lalo na, no? That's why class, very important is about your accrual accounting, particularly your revenue recognition principle. Ulit-ulit lang ako, no? Ano nga ibig sabihin ng revenue to recognize principle? In service industry, you will recognize revenue when there would be at the time the services is already performed. In merchandising or manufacturing, revenue is usually earned at the time the goods are delivered. And that's the revenue recognition principle. No? Again, ano nga yun? In service industry, performance of service, and merchandising, there's delivery of goods. Kahit manufacturing pa nga yan, di ba? Okay. And also, very important, no? Yung tinatawag nating matching principle, no? Anong ibig sabihin? Kung ang revenue mo ay year 2024, dapat i-record mo by the year 2024. Mau-audit kayo dyan, no? And because of the matching principle, di ba? The practice of matching the principle wherein you dictates the efforts, that's the expense, and be matched with the accomplishment and that revenue. Okay? So that would be the example of the matching principle. No? Revenues earned during the month are offset against expenses incurred in the next revenue. Hindi pwede. Dapat i-record mo siya this month. This year pala. No? That's why because of the accrual basis revenue recognition principle and at the same time because of the matching principle, adjusting entries happen. Ito class yung mga sample kanina ng trial balance. You need to check alin ba dito ang need to be adjusted. Of course, nakikita ko dyan yung advertising supplies, yung mga prepaid insurance, they need to be to be adjusted, no? We have also unearned revenue, kasama rin yan. Prepaid insurance for sure. That's why class, very important is the trial adjusting entry, no? It is made to order to comply with our GAAP. And at the same time, because of the adjusting entry, tayo ay updated sa ating balanse. 'Di ba? Up to date at the end of the period and usually at the end of the accounting period are recognized with the period they are earned for the expenses to be recognized within the period. So, kaya we need to be or we need to adjust. But ano yung mga ina-adjust natin? You have our prepayments, yung ating mga prepaid insurance, prepaid advertising, you pay in advance. Okay? Number 2 is about pre-collection. Ibig sabihin, you receive cash in advance. Yan naman ay utang mo, no? You have also your accruals, accrued revenues, or accrued expenses. Alam niyo na class, no? You have estimates, you will record amortization, depreciation, or estimated uncollectible accounts. And number 5, ito naman ay more on into merchandising. So it includes merchandising and manufacturing. And number 6 is all about bank recon. To summarize everything, no, about this adjusting entry, please take note of this, no? Type of adjustment, you have the prepaid expenses, unearned, accrued expense, amortization, including your depreciation, diba? Account relationship, asset and expenses, liabilities, no? Asset revenues, and so on and so forth. Adjusting before the adjustment, pag walang adjustment, asset is overstated, expense is understated. So, ito class yung ating mga adjusting entry. Okay? So, alam ko mahirap, no, ang ating adjusting entry. Sa lahat, ito yung pinakamahirap, no? So again, see you in my next video. I will discuss naman about adjusted trial balance. So again, thank you very much and see you. Bye-bye.